Okay, good day everyone. Now we are going to continue about our lesson on the introducing probability. Probability is the branch of mathematics concerning the numerical descriptions of how likely an event is to occur or how likely it is that a proposition is true. The probability of an event is a number between 0 and 1, where roughly speaking, 0 indicates impossibility of the event and 1 indicates the certainty. For some terms on the probability, we have the experiment. That's an activity with observable results. And the outcomes, the results of an experiment. Sample space, the set of all possible different outcomes of an experiment. For example, we have a experiment of tossing a coin once. So the possible outcome, pwedeng head or pwedeng tail. Then pag kinuha naman natin yung sample space, total outcomes, dalawa lang naman, di ba? So, kaya ang experiment ay yung tossing a coin once, then yung outcome, head, pwede rin naman maging outcome ay tail. Then the S of n or the total sample space are 2. Next experiment, tossing 3 different coins together. 3 different coins. So, ang outcome niya, pwedeng head, head, head. At kapag kinuha naman natin yung total sample space, kasi sa first coins ay meron tayo 2, diba yung first coin natin. Then another coin ay 2, another coin ay 2. So pag kinuha natin yung product, 2 times 2 times 2, meron tayong 8. So therefore, the sample space, 8. Next experiment, rolling a die. Rolling a die. Okay? So, ito yung sa face ng die kasi yung number of dot or dots, meron doon na pwedeng makuha yung 1 number of dot. Then, that is one of the outcome. And then, yung sample space niya, siyempre, ang die ay meron 6 spaces. So, ang total sample space ay 6. Pwede rin naman maging 2 ang die or yung kanyang dots, di ba? Kasi sa rolling a die, yan yung mga, yung mga faces natin, di ba? Merong ganyan, merong 1 dot o kaya naman merong 2 dots o kaya naman 3 dots or pwedeng 4 dots. So, ito yung mga outcome. Then, pag kita natin yung total space ng faces ng isang die ay meron tayong 6 spaces. Okay? Next, combining a coin and a die. So, throwing a coin and a die together. So, ang pwede maging outcome ay head for coin and 1 for a die. At ang kabuuan nun ay ang sample space niya 12. Kasi dun sa ating coin ay merong 2 na sample space dun sa coin. At pagdating naman dun sa die ay meron tayong 6. Diba? 6 spaces. Yan. So, kaya pag kinuha natin yung fundamental counting, So times 6, that is 12. So 12 yung ating sample space. So experiment ay throwing a coin and a die together. Another term or definition under probability, we have an event, a subset of sample space of an experiment. Then for the word subset, let letter E be an event of the sample space S. Since every outcome in event E is an outcome in the sample space S, we say that event E is the subset of sample space S denoted by denoted by a symbol event E, which is the subset of sample space S. Next, the union of two events. The union of two events E and F is event with the symbol of event E, symbol of union, event F. For using the Venn diagram, let's say this first circle is our event E, and the second circle is our event F. Then the shaded region implies that the event E is union with event F. Next, again, for the union of two events, example, if we have the set A is equals to the set of 1, 2, 3, and the set B with the set of the numbers 3, 4, 5, 6. And for the notation of A, set A union with set B, so therefore we are going to unite set A and set B. We have the following set of numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although yung ating 3 ay dalawang beses mo makikita, diba? Sa first set ay meron 3, ganon din sa second set. Kaya lang pag nilagay natin siya with the symbol of union, unite as 1. Okay, kahit ilan pa yung magkakatulad, basta pag nilagay na siya within the answer, that is unite as 1. And for the intersection of two events, the intersection of two events, E and F is the set of with the symbol of event E, symbol of intersection, event F. So, but using the Venn diagram, we have this symbol. So, yung ating first circle, yun yung ating event E. At yung second circle naman, event F. So, pag nagkaroon ng intersection, ang magiging shaded region lang, shaded part ay yung part na kung saan merong common within the two sets. Common with event E and common with event F. Okay. So, for instance, let's say the set A is elements of a number 1, 2, 3, and the set B is the elements of a number, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we're going to look for the A intersection B, and common for set A is 3 and 3 for the set B. Kaya yun ang kanilang magiging intersection. Next example, set C is the set of all even integers, while the set D is the set of all odd integers. If we are looking for the intersection of C and D, then it is empty because there is no possible event within the two set of elements. Kaya ang magiging result natin, impossible event. So kung impossible, ang pwede natin gamitin symbol ay one of the two. Pwedeng empty set or yung symbol ng using the null set. Okay, so ibig sabihin, pwedeng ang sagot natin dito, this intersection of C and D ay pwedeng symbol mismo ng empty or pwede rin ang gagamitin mo ay C intersection D is equals to yung symbol mismo ng empty. Ayan. O, ito ang empty, ito naman null. Ayan, okay? Alin dyan sa dalawa pwedeng gamitin? Next, the complement of an event. The complement of an event E is the event, we are going to use the notation E raised to the C. So yung C, yung superscript na letter C, yun ang ating magiging symbol for complement. So it is read as E complement is the set comprising all the outcomes in the sample space S that are not in E. O using the Venn diagram, so ang magiging natin, kasi ito ang ating event E. Pag kinuha natin ang kanyang complement, so ang magiging complement ng event E ay yung nandito sana. Nasa totality but not found in set E. So ito ang magiging E complement. E complement. Ayan, yung nasa labas ng set E. Okay, for example, set D, that is the set of numbers of dots in a die. And the set E is yung set of number of dice such as 2, 4, and 6. Then, if we're going to look for the E complement, yung set E, tsaka yung complement ng set E. Ibig sabihin nito, itong 2, 4, 6, dito yung sa number of die. Ganyan na, 2, tapos yung 4, at yung 6. Ayan. Ngayon, pag kinuha natin yung E complement, ibig sabihin ang magiging E complement natin ay yung wala sa set E pero nandun sa totality or dun sa set P. At yun ay ang 1, 2, hindi pwede kasi meron 2. So, buburay natin itong 2. 1, 1, 3, 5. Tama na. 1, 3, 1, 3, 5 ang magiging E complement. So, 1, 3, and 5. So, yun yung 1 dot, tapos 3 dots, at yung 5 dots. Okay, so yun ang magiging E complement. Ayan. So, E complement are the elements of 1, 3, 5. Okay, next. Mutually exclusive events. E and G are mutually exclusive events if the intersection between E and G is null or empty. Okay, pwede rin ganito. Pwede rin ganito yung maging symbol natin. E intersection G is empty set. Okay? Pwede yan. Kaya pag ginamitan natin ng Venn diagram, mutually exclusive events, so ito yung ating set E, ito naman yung set G. Pag tinignan natin yung kanyang intersection, impossible, kaya empty symbol or null symbol. Okay? So for example, we have the set E, even numbers, set of all even numbers, and set G, set of all odd numbers. So then the set E and G are mutually exclusive events, or we say that yung intersection ng dalawang set ay possible event or empty. Kaya ang magiging symbol natin, the intersection between E and G is null. Kasi wala naman talaga silang magiging intersection. Iba ang even numbers sa odd numbers. Okay? Okay, for example, ito yung experiment natin na. In a rolling a pair of dice, one white and one black. We have the following event. Ay, magkaiba to ha, magkaibang dice. Dalawa. So, pwede natin gamitin yung symbol na ano. Bawa dito sa gawin natin siyang ano. Bawa ganito na lang. Ayan. Then yung isa ay black. Hindi natin ginamit yung white kasi pag white baka hindi natin makita eh. So, yellow and black. So, ibig sabihin, ang white die ay meron siyang 6 sample space, di ba? Meron siyang 6 sample space. Ganon din ang black. Meron ding 6 sample space. Kapag kinuha natin yung kanilang set of S or sample space ay magiging 36. Okay. So for set A, we have 1, 6. Set B, 1, 6 and 6, 1. Set C, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6. Set D, 1, 1, 1, 6, 6, 1, and 6, 6. And set E or event E, 1, 1, 1, 3, 5, 5. Question, what events are subset of others? Ano yung dito sa ating mga events? Ano yung subset ng other? So, pwedeng ang makita natin yung A and B, di ba? Kasi yung A ay pwede natin makita sa set B. So, isang example na yan. So, pwede natin ilagay yung A is a subset of B. Ano pa? B and D. B is subset of D. Diba? Kasi yung elements ng B, makikita rin natin sa D. Pwede rin ang A, subset ng D. Ayan o. 1, 6. Okay? At ano pa? 1, 1, 1, 3. 5, 5. Hindi siya pwede, no? Wala sa iba. Pwede rin ang okay, B and D. Okay na yon. A and D. Ayun. Ayan. Okay. So, wala na, no? Yeah, next. For letter B, question B, what is the A union B? Kapag kailangan natin yung A union B, ito A union B. Ito natin ilagay yung sagot. So, A union B, ang magiging sagot natin, set ng, okay, kukumbine mo lang dito, 1, magiging 1 lang din. Pwede kang maging sagot mo ay 1, 6, tsaka 6, 1, which is also the elements of set B. Kaya ang sagot din natin ay set B. So A union B is the same as 1, 6, 6, 1 or set B itself. Okay. Next, the intersection of event A with event B or set A intersection set B. So anong common dun sa A and B? 1, 6. 1, 6. Yun ang common, di ba? So kung yun ang common, para silang meron at yung 1, 6, siya din yung letter A. So the intersection of A and B is A itself. Okay. Next, what is B intersection D? Ayan. So B intersection D. Anong common sa BD? 1, 6 and 6, 1. Para silang meron. Okay. So ibig sabihin, ang pwede nating mag-isagot ay 1, 6 and 6, 1 na siya rin namang makikita natin sa set B. Ayan. So intersection of B and D is also set B. And the last, which events are mutually exclusive? Which event are mutually exclusive? Tingnan natin A and B, di pwede, meron sila. B and C, merong 1, 6 eh. 1, letter E, pwede, tsaka letter A. Ayan. A, tsaka yung E. Intersection kasi ng A and E is empty. Yan. So, mutually exclusive sila. No? Ano pa? B and E. Di ba wala silang intersection? So, B intersection E is mutually exclusive. Okay? Meron pa ba? A and E, B and E, C and E, hindi pwede, merong 1, 1. D and E, hindi pwede, may 1, 1. AB, hindi pwede. AC, hindi pwede. AD, hindi pwede. A ilang naga pwede. BC, hindi. BD, hindi. BE, yan. CD, hindi. CE, hindi rin. DE, hindi. Ayan. So, yung dalawa lang. Okay? Next. Ayan, may mga sagot na pala tayo. Okay, next. Number 2. In rolling a pair of dice, determine the events M, N, P, and Q such that the sum of the numbers are 4, 5, 6, and 7 respectively. So, kuhanin mo natin yung M4. M4. O, ibig sabihin, pag kinuha natin yung M4, set M4, ibig sabihin ang sum ng mga dice or yung kanilang number of dots ay dapat equal to 4. So, ang pwede ay 1, 3. Pwede yan, di ba? Ano pa? 3, 1. Kasi magkaiba ng dice yun, di ba? And 2, 2. Yan. Yun, equal sa 4 yun. Di ba? Okay? For the event N5, dapat ang maging total ay 5. So, pwede ang 1, 4. Tama, 1, 4. Then yung 4, 1. 5 na yun. Ano pa? 2, 3, and 3, 2. Sunod ay Meron pa ba? 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Ano, no? Hindi naman pwedeng 5, 0. Pwede, pwede. So, close na natin. Yan. Then, for P, event P, then 6, ang total ay magiging 6. So, pwede ang 1, 5, at 5, 1. Then, 2, 4, at 4, 2. Sunod ay 3, 3. Yan. Okay? Okay, wala na, no? 4, 4, meron tayong 4, 2. 5, meron tayong 5, 1. Okay, so close na natin. And for event Q, dapat ang sum niya ay magiging 7. So, pwede ang 1, 6, and 6, 1. Pwede rin ang 2, 5, and 5, 2. Pwede rin ang 3, 4, at 4, 3. Ano pa? So, 1, 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, 1. So, hindi naman pwedeng 7, 0. Hindi na. Wala na, no? Close na. Okay, close na natin. Yan. Okay. O, yun yung ating mga magiging elements ng bawat subset. Okay? And that's it. Okay, probability is the measure of how likely an event is to appear. For symbol, so magiging symbol natin, probability of event is the number of favorable outcomes over the number of outcomes. So, ito yung magiging kanyang ratio. Number of favorable outcomes over number of outcomes. For instance, so the spinner may stop on any one of the 8 numbered sectors of the circles. Use the spinner at the right to find each probability. Let's say we have the P of 2. So since ang 2 dun sa ating spinner ay isa lang naman, itong may shaded na red. Ibig sabihin, pag kinuha natin yung probability ng 2, that is 1 out of 8. Kasi magiging 8 yung ating division of the spinner. Then, pag tinignan natin yung probability ng white, ang mga white natin ay 1, 3, 5, 7 at iyon ay 4 favorable at over dun sa total 8 or pwede i-simple as 1/2. Then, yung probability looking for 9, wala naman, di ba? Kasi hanggang 8 lang yung ating division ng spinner. The probability of 9 is impossible. Therefore, it is empty or null. Then, the probability of not white. Siyempre, ang not white ay itong mga red shaded. At iyon ay 4 din. So, kaya magiging favorable is 4 out of 8. Or pwede rin naman natin gawing 1/2. Then, probability ng white or red. Siyempre, 4 sa white, 4 din sa red. In total, meron kang 8 over 8 or equal to 1. Okay? Next, number 2. There are 3 red pens and blue or 4 blue pens, 2 black pens, and 5 green pens in a drawer. Suppose you choose a pen at random. What is the probability that the pen chosen is red. So, ang sagot natin ay 3. 3 kasi yung red pens out of 14. So, saan lang galing yung 14? Kasi meron tayong 3 na red, 4 na blue, 2 na black, at 5 na green. So, pag kinuha natin yung total nun, ay magiging 14 lahat ng pens. So, 3 out of 14, 3 red out of 14 pens. Okay? Next, what is the probability that the pen chosen is blue? Kapag blue naman, 4. Kasi di ba nakita natin, 4 ang blue, 4 ang blue out of 14. Siyempre, pag sinimplify mo yun, carry din yun as 2/7. Okay? Next, what is the probability that the pen chosen is red or black? Red or black, ang red natin ay 3 at ang black natin ay 2. Kaya 5 out of 14. Okay? The outcome of an independent event is not affected by the outcome of another. If events A and B are independent, the probability of both events occurring is found by multiplying the probabilities of an events. For example, the probability of A and B, so since independent naman yung dalawang event natin, so therefore, ang kung gagawin lang natin operation ay multiply. So probability of A times probability of B. Or if we're going to analyze it using the Venn diagram or using the symbol of intersection, so we have the probability of A intersection B, and that's the product of probability of A times probability of B. Okay, so for example, probability of independent events, sample 1. The spinner on the right is spun twice. So find the probability of each outcome for letter A and set A and set B. So if we're looking for the spinner, so for probability of event A, so event A, we have, or proba of event A, that is 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. Then for the event B, probability of event B is also 1 out of 4. Kapag kailangan natin yung probability of event A and event B for independent, and we have proba of A times proba of B, or we have 1 out of 4 times 1 out of 4, which is 2 or 1/16. So 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 4 is 16. Kaya magiging 1 out of 16. Okay? Then for letter B, the proba of, for letter B, we have proba of B is 1 out of 4, while the proba of C, 2 out of 4, or the same as 1/2. Then if we're looking for the proba of B and C, we have proba of B times proba of B times proba of C. proba of B times proba of C. So proba of B is 1 out of 4 times proba of C is 1 out of 2. So we have 1 times 1, 1, 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. Next, example number 2. Every end of the month, the faculty of Haina High School goes bowling at the bowlingan sa kanto. On one shelf of the bowling alley, there are 6 green and 4 red bowling balls. One teacher selects a bowling ball. A second teacher then selects a ball from the same shelf. The question is, what is the probability that each teacher pick a red bowling ball if replacement is allowed? So for the solution, we are getting the probability of both red. So that's the product of probability of red times the probability of red. Then for the first, we have the probability of the red is 4 red out of 6 balls. So we have 4 over 10 times 4 over 10, and that's 4 over 25. Since 4 out of 10 is the same as 2 out of 5 or 2 over 5, ganun din ang 4 over 10, 2 over 5. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 5 times 5 is 25. So finally, the probability that both teachers selected a red ball is 4 over 25. Okay? And that's it. Next in line is the probability of dependent events. Dependent events, two events are dependent if the outcome of one of them has an effect on the outcome of another. The probability of an event occurring given that an event A has already occurred in is probability of B over A, and read as the probability of B given A. So itong notation na to, binabasa siya as the probability of B given A. So if we're looking for the probability of A and B with dependent events, so we have the probability of A times the probability of B given A. Okay, so for example, a box contains 4 white marbles and 5 blue marbles. What is the probability of drawing 2 blue marbles and 1 white marble in succession without replacement? Okay, for example, on dependent events, probability of dependent events. Example number 3. There are 5 blue marbles, 3 red marbles, and 4 black marbles in the box. What is the probability of blue? So the probability of blue is, kuhaan lang natin yung probability ng blue. Ang magiging probability natin ng blue, ang blue natin ay 5 over, ilan lahat yan? 5 times 3, or 5 plus 3 plus 4, we have 12. So 5 over 12. Okay? So ang probability natin ng blue ay 5 out of 12. Next. What is the probability of red. Okay, so sa red naman, ang probability natin ng red ay, ang red natin ay 3 out of 12. So, probability natin ng red ay 3 out of 12. Next, the probability of black. Sa probability naman natin ng black, BLA. Ang black natin ay 4 out of 12 or pwedeng maging 1 out of 3. Ito naman, yung red naman ay 1 out of 4. Yan. Okay? Okay. Next, what is the probability of blue and red if there is no replacement? So, ito ang sagot natin dyan. 5 divides 12 times 3 divides 11 or 5 over 44. Okay, check natin yan. Kasi di ba, ang blue natin ay 5 out of 12. Tapos pag tinimes natin yan sa red, ang red natin ay 3. Magiging over 11 na lang kasi nga doon sa statement na if there is no replacement. Okay, so kung wala replacement, so magde-decrease lang yung ating marble. Okay? So from 12, mabawasan ng kasi hindi na ibabalik yung bole. Okay, no replacement. Okay, so kaya magiging sagot natin kasi ito ay cancel na ito. Yung part na to, pwede na cancel out. Pwedeng 1 out of 4 na lang. Yan, kaya yung 5 times 1 is 5, then 4 times 11 is 40. Ito yung ating sagot. Okay? 5 over 44. Lagay natin dito. So, ang probability ng blue and red ay 5 over 40. Okay. Yeah, next. What is the probability of blue and black if there is no replacement? So sa blue and black naman ay 5 over 12 yung ating blue at yung ating black ay 4 over 11 dahil dun sa no replacement. So cancel na itong dalawa magiging 1 out of 3. So therefore ang ating answer 5 times 1 is 5. 3 times 11 is 33. So the result is 5 over 33. That's the probability of black and blue and black. So blue and black. And that is 5 over 33. Okay, so next. What is the probability of blue and red if there is replacement? Ang sagot natin doon ay 5 over 12 times 3 over 12. 5 for blue and 3 for red. And yung denominator natin the same as 12 kasi ang statement there is replacement. So, sa first proba natin 5 over 12. Then since there is replacement, so 3, the same pa rin yung total marbles. Kaya pwede na i-cancel out to 1 out of 4. So magiging sagot ay 5 out of 48. Okay? So yung proba ng blue and red, there's replacement 5/54. Okay? And that's it. Next. Okay, next, definition, mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive events are events in which one of the other of two events born not but not both can appear. So we have the rule, the addition rule. If A and B are mutually exclusive events, then the probability of A or B, and that is the sum of probability of A plus the probability of B. For using the Venn diagram, we have the probability of A or probability of B since both shaded region, there is no common elements for both events. So therefore, the probability of A or B mutually exclusive. So we are going to find the sum of the probability of both events. If two events A and B are mutually exclusive, then the probability that either A or B occurs in the sum of their probabilities. In symbol, we have the probability of A or B is equal to the probability of A plus the probability of B. For example 1, what is the probability of drawing an ace or a king from standard deck of cards? For the solution, the probability of ace or king is equals to probability of ace plus probability of king. Dahil yung dalawang cards ay mutually exclusive, so wala ka naman makikita na card na ace, siya ang ace, siya pa rin ang king. So, magkaibang ano yan, magkaiba ng baraha yung dalawang. So, therefore, the probability of ace is 4 out of 52. Then, ang probability din ng king ay 4 out of 52. And 4 out of 52 is the same as 1 out of 13. Kasi di ba itong part na to, 4 out of 52, pwede tayong mag-cancel out. Pwede siyang 1 out of 13, ganun din ito. 1 out of 30. So if we are going to add 1 out of 30 plus 1 out of 30, we have 2 over 30. Okay. Next, there are 6 girls and 5 boys on the school paper staff. A committee of 5 students is being selected at random to design the editorial illustration of the pilot issue. What is the probability that the committee will have at least 3 boys? Okay, for the solution, we have the probability at least 3 boys. So that is the sum of probability of 3 boys plus probability of 4 boys plus probability of 5 boys. Kasi at least 3 boys dito. So we have the 3 boys equals or comma 2 girls. Kasi diba 3 boys? So kulang pa ng, kasi ang bubuhay natin ay committee of 5 students. So kung meron ng 3 boys, para mabuo yung 5 students, pwede pa magsama ng 2 girls. Then sa 4 boys naman, 4 boys, kailangan pa magsama ng isang 1 girl. At sa 5 boys, sa wala nang kasamang girl. So we have the 5 combination of 3 para sa ating 3 boys and 3 boys out of 5, di ba? Then yung ano naman, yung 2 girls naman, 6 combination 2 Then yung 4B ay 5 combination 4. At yung 1 girl, 6 combination 1. Then yung 5 boys, 5 combination 5, 6 combination 0. At sa denominator naman, lahat sila ay 11, 6 girls and 5 boys. So 11 combination of 5 kasi ang kailangan lang ay sa committee 5 students. Okay, so ito ngayon ang ating operation. Kapag kinuha natin ang 5 combination 3 times 6 combination 2, meron tayong 150. At ang 11 combination 5 naman ay 462. Then yung 5 combination 4 times 5 times 6 combination 1, that is 30 over 11 combination 5, 462. At yung 5 combination 5 times 6 combination 0, that is 1 over 11 combination 5, 462. Therefore, 150 over 462 plus 30 over 462 plus 1 over 462, we have a total of 181 over 462. Yon ang magiging probability natin that the committee will have at least 3 votes. Okay? Pwede rin naman natin kuhanin to sa percent. Tingnan natin. So 182 divided by 462. Pwede natin i-check yan sa percent. Ang gagawin mo lang dyan, i-divide mo lang siya. Divide mo lang 181 divided by 462. So, meron pang 39% or mga 39.2%. Yun yung kanyang probability. Pwede natin ilagay dito ang kanyang probability in percent ay 39.2%. Okay? Okay, next, the probability of not exclusive events. If two events, A and B, are not exclusive, then the probability that either A or B is the sum of their probabilities decreasing by the probability of both appearing. For instance, P, A or B, or that's the probability of A or B, that's the sum of probability of A plus probability of B minus yung kanilang both appearing probabilities. So kaya magiging minus probability of A and B. Okay. Okay, check natin sa using Venn diagram. So we have the event A at ang kanyang shaded region and event B shaded region. Kung mapapansin natin, meron silang common elements. So if we're looking for the probability of A or B, if two events A and B are not mutually exclusive, then the probability that either A or B occurs is the sum of their probabilities decreased by the probability of both occurring in symbols. So in symbols, we have the probability of A or B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus the probability of A and B, yung portion ng kung saan meron silang common elements. Okay, example for probability of not exclusive events. Sample 1. 1 dice toast. What is the probability of toasting a 4 or a number greater than 2? For the solution, we are looking for the probability of 4 or a number greater than 2. So we have the probability of 4 plus probability of a number greater than 3 minus the common of probability of 4 and greater than 3. So for the probability of 4, we have 1 out of 6 plus probability of greater than 3 is 3 out of 6 kasi meron tayong 4, 5, 6. Then minus merong isa doon na parehas sila, merong parehas, greater than 3, yun yung 4, o kaya merong 1 out of 6. So therefore, 1 plus 3 minus 1, and that is 3 over 6 or 1 half. Okay, and that's it. Okay, for example number 2 under probability of not exclusive events. What is the probability of drawing a king or a heart from a deck of cards? The probability of king or a heart. A heart ito na. Symbol natin ang heart. So probability of king plus probability of heart. Minus, kasi di ba meron naman tayo tinatawag na king of hearts. Kaya meron silang common event. So probability of king of heart. So ang probability of king natin, 4 out of 52. At ang probability naman ng heart ay meron tayong 13 out of 52. At ang meron tayong isang card na king of hearts. Kaya 1 out of 52. Therefore, pag kinuha natin ang probability ng king or heart, meron tayong 4 plus 13 minus 1, that is 16 over 52. So, ang 16 over 52, the same as 4 out of 13. Okay? So, pag kinuha natin ang kanyang lowest term. So, 16 over 52 ay 4 out of 30. Okay? Okay, more exercises on mutually exclusive and not mutually exclusive events. A restaurant serves a bowl of candies to their customers. The bowl of candies Gabriel receives has 10 chocolate candies, 8 coffee candies, and 12 caramel candies. After Gabriel chooses the candy, he eats it. Find the probability of getting candies with the indicated flavors. Probability of chocolate or coffee. So, ang chocolate natin ay 10 out of 30. Kasi meron tayong 30 lahat-lahat na candies. 10, 8, and 12. So, ang chocolate 10 over 30. At ang coffee naman 8 over 30. Therefore, magiging 18 over 30. At ang 18 over 30, pwede siyang lowest term by 6. So that is 3 over 5. Then, next, for the probability of caramel or not coffee, ang caramel natin ay 12 over 30. At not coffee, ibig sabihin, pwedeng chocolate at not coffee. So, kung not coffee, chocolate yan, di ba? Chocolate, kasi may caramel na eh. So, 10 over 30. So, therefore, 12 over 30 plus 10 over 30, that's 11 over 15. And letter C, probability of coffee or caramel. Ang coffee natin ay 8. Then, ang caramel natin ay 12. So, 8 over 30 plus 12 over 30, the same as 2 over 3. At ang last probability ng chocolate or nut caramel. So, ang chocolate natin ay 10. At ang nut caramel natin, kung nut caramel, ibig sabihin coffee yun. Coffee. So, 8 over 30 plus 8 over 10 over 30 plus 8 over 30, that is 3 over 5.